Ed Boon may have just broken everybody's hearts. It turns out the next NetherRealm title might be delayed and is not coming anytime soon. Or is it? Looking for cheap software like Windows 11 for less than $3? Well, Royal CD Keys has you covered. They have amazing deals on software and video games, like this incredible Guilty Gear bundle. You get Xrd, Revelator, Deluxe Plus, Rev 2 Deluxe all in one. And don't forget to use my code TrueUnderdog for 10% off. The Steam code will get emailed to you very soon, then you can open Steam, enter the code, and enjoy all these incredible games for a great price. Purchasing software and games is fast, easy, and safe with Royal CD Keys, and I can't recommend them enough. So it looks like NetherRealm's next game is not coming anytime soon. Or at least that's what the game's creator Ed Boon would have you believe, but don't freak out just yet because I think a lot of people are misinterpreting what he said. And before we jump into this whole thing, how did we get here for anyone who might be new to this channel and the next NetherRealm game coming out? There's a ton of hype around this mystery game. Some people think it might be Injustice 3, others think it is Mortal Kombat 12, while others believe it could be an entirely new game or a Mortal Kombat anniversary game of some kind, maybe a remaster. And the craziest part is every single one of these guesses is valid, some more than others, but all of them could happen. It's all possible. And anybody who tells you they know which NetherRealm game is coming next for sure is lying to you. There is no concrete proof which game is coming next, only some good evidence that points towards certain theories. For example, Warner Brothers did just merge with Discovery, and so a lot of people thought that a Mortal Kombat game was coming instead of an Injustice game, mainly because Mortal Kombat games sell a bit better. But I want to say, Injustice games are really hyped too. In fact, I've gone on the record that I might prefer an Injustice 3 if it has the characters that I want. However, some fairly reliable sources said Mortal Kombat is going to be the next game and not Injustice. But once again, nothing is set in stone. It could definitely still be an Injustice game and those sources could be wrong. And then shortly after that, PSN got hacked and leaked a lot of games that were coming out, and one of the games on that list was an upcoming Mortal Kombat game. However, the game's title was pretty fishy because it's been used multiple times, and as a result, it doesn't seem like a very valid leak. And after that, a bunch more rumors came out, but the main reason people think to this day that a Mortal Kombat game is more likely is Ed Boon himself, because that man won't stop posting articles about Mortal Kombat, and he keeps bringing up the anniversary of Mortal Kombat itself, the 30th anniversary to be exact. That exact date is quickly approaching, and a lot of fans believe that that's when he'll announce the next Mortal Kombat title, or at the very least the next NetherRealm game. And then on top of that, during a recent interview, Ed Boon did discuss breaking the pattern, and he specifically said the pattern of Injustice, Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Mortal Kombat. He said they were breaking that pattern. And that's why, once again, a lot of fans do believe that Mortal Kombat 12 is the next game, or at least something Mortal Kombat related. It doesn't have to be Mortal Kombat 12, it could be Shaolin Monks 2, otherwise known as Fire and Ice, which features Sub-Zero and Scorpion instead of the monks. Or it could even be a remaster of the original trilogy, or a remaster of the 3D era games from Midway, or an update and remaster of Mortal Kombat 9. Once again, any of these outcomes are possible. Even Mortal Kombat vs. DC 2 could happen. Or it could be the dark horse contender. Injustice 3 could actually be the next game on the horizon. I'm not giving up hope, it's certainly possible, but the main reason people think that a Mortal Kombat game is next is due to that Mortal Kombat anniversary quickly approaching. Not to mention we also have EVO happening in August, which I will be attending. Mortal Kombat 11 will be at that tournament for the 3rd year in a row and will also be airing on the final competition day at that special stadium as a grand event. Alright, so after all of that, you are finally caught up, so now it's time to hit you with the bad news. Recently on Twitter, somebody asked Ed Boon, hey, are you working on something new, and if so, are you going to announce it anytime soon? And every now and then, Ed Boon does reply to people's tweets. Despite having a massive following, the guy finds time for the average Joe every now and then, which is awesome when you think about it, but unfortunately his response was this. Like many of us assumed, NetherRealm is working on something big right now, but unfortunately, according to him, the announcement is not coming anytime soon. And that tweet right there was what broke so many players' hearts. Because keep in mind that nothing new has happened to Mortal Kombat 11 for a long time. There was also that dark period for like 8 months when NetherRealm said nothing to us and didn't tell us the game was done getting updates. And that's why during that period, everybody thought that Combat Pack 3 might be coming or a balance update might be coming, but sadly, none of those things happened. Instead, the game was dropped 8 months later. Well, actually, it got dropped a long time before that, but 8 months later is when we finally got told that they were not working on it anymore. So it's been a long time since NetherRealm players have gotten anything new, unless you play the mobile game, which gets updates all the time, a bunch of new characters characters and features. If you play that game, then you're eating good because it gets content all the time. NetherRealm really loves that game, so it must bring in a lot of money. I think I might play it sometime too. Alright, but now it's time for the silver lining. I think a lot of people are misinterpreting what Ed Boon said. All he said is we're not getting an announcement soon. However, keep in mind that EVO doesn't take place until almost 3 months from now. So if Ed Boon or NetherRealm plans on revealing something at that tournament, I wouldn't really consider that soon, right? Imagine if someone said they wanted to hang out and you asked them when, and they said, okay, how about 3 months from now? I don't think any normal person would consider that soon, which is why in my humble opinion there could still be a big announcement happening at EVO after Mortal Kombat 11 finishes. It's a bit of a long shot, and Ed Boon's tweet does make it seem a bit less likely to happen, but I'm just saying I don't consider 2 months or even 3 months to be soon, and that's why I think an announcement at EVO is still pretty likely. Also keep in mind, Ed Boon is known to troll and straight up lie to the fanbase. Now, do I think he's lying right now? I don't, at least not this time, but anything's possible, and he is the master of trolling. I think he's being honest, but once again, what does soon mean? Is 3 months soon? I don't think so. And even if nothing does get announced at EVO, it's still gonna be a fantastic tournament. I'm gonna be there if you wanna meet me and shake hands, take some pictures, or maybe you wanna challenge me to a money match, a first to 5, a salty sweet, maybe Mortal Kombat itself. Actually, don't do that. I'm gonna be wearing my own merch and I don't wanna get your blood on it. But yeah, EVO is still going to be amazing, and honestly, there is still the 30th anniversary happening after EVO, and I bet he announces something then. However, don't expect anything big like a trailer, and especially not gameplay. Once again, I imagine the most we would get is a logo of the next game, and that's probably it. I know that's not very exciting, but keep in mind there was a certain schmimic that happened recently and put NetherRealm behind. In fact, it put everybody behind. The whole world has had trouble working on stuff lately, and as a result, NetherRealm can't open with a bang like they normally do. Instead, it's going to be a bit of a sizzle, I'm assuming. And then to end this video, how about a fun topic? What do you want to see in Mortal Kombat 12? I'm gonna share my thoughts, and I want you to share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and then leave a like while you're down there. Alright, number 1, I want Natara to be playable. It's been a long time coming. I understand the wings makes her tough to program and motion capture, but I want to see her come back. I've waited long enough, and I know Mortal Kombat 12 and the PS5 is going to have the power we need to make her playable in the next game. Because honestly, when I look back on it, Natara did not use her wings very much in Deadly Alliance or in Armageddon, so in Mortal Kombat 12, I want to see flying attacks, I want to see the flight physics, the wing physics, all that awesome stuff. A flying vampire, give her to me now. And next up, let's talk sub-bosses. Mortal Kombat 11 did not have a sub-boss. Mortal Kombat X did not have a sub-boss. I want them to come back for Mortal Kombat 12. And I don't much care who it is, but I just don't want it to be Goro again. It can be Kintaro, but do you know who I want the most? Motaro. I want him to come back. I understand he's hard to motion capture. NetherRealm has said this multiple times. I still want him to come back. So if I had my way, if I had the Infinity Gauntlet on my hand, I want to bring Motaro back as a sub-boss, and if not him, maybe Moloch, just somebody, bring back a sub-boss. And then at number 3, we have a 2-for-1 special, Reptile and Ermac. I want them both to come back, they deserve it. Reptile needs to be redeemed, and Ermac just has to come back, he's too cool. Leaving out almost any MK2 character or MK3 character is a sin, but Ermac especially, I just really love, and I think fans love him a lot too. Bring him back. And then for my final request at number 4, I want some 3D era characters to return. I'm talking Havoc, maybe Serena, and possibly even Ashura. I think she can be redeemed. I know she might not seem that cool at first, but check out this amazing art that players have created of this character. She can look really cool if designed properly, and that's the main stuff I want to see in Mortal Kombat 12. Once again, share your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you want to see in the next game? In fact, which game do you want to see next? Do you want to see Injustice 3? Do you want Mortal Kombat vs. DC 2? I kind of want that. Do you want a Marvel fighting game? Do you want a Shaolin Monks 2? Let me know down below in the comments, because you know I read every single one, right? I'm not kidding, I read every single comment. And then after posting, make sure to leave a like. It really does help my channel out a ton. And then keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell, that way you never miss a future video. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdog. And you know, I guess now's a good time to bring up that I have some new shirt designs on my store. Use my link on screen and check them out today. Every one of these designs was made by me 100% in Photoshop. I didn't commission anybody or anything like that, just a man and his keyboard and mouse and some good old time in Photoshop. And hopefully as a result, I made shirts that people actually want to wear. Obviously, every single purchase helps support my channel and actually goes directly to funding a tournament that I host with Destroyer. The winners get a certain amount of money, and that money pool goes up if people purchase these shirts, so consider them and buy one if you like it. And in fact, if you wear one of these at EVO, I will sign it for you personally, and also feel free to send me any pictures of you wearing the shirt. I would love to show them on the channel.